Hol's lovely to see you. Let's just put this into context. Paralympics number 5. That's one heck of an achievement, girl. You must be so proud and thrilled.
Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes you forget that like that little 14-year-old in 2008 went to my first Paralympics and I'm sitting here today, now 30, and I'm going to my fifth Paralympics. Like it is incredible. And I don't think it ever actually sinks in sometimes. Like that I'm actually going to another Paralympics again. I'm so lucky and it's going to be a great team. And although I'm very nervous and all of the emotions under the sun, I'm actually really excited.
But no doubt when you got that call, that announcement, it's as special as Beijing, right?
Ah, I mean, like I say, just the Beijing was it was out of nowhere. Like I really didn't think I would qualify. And then when they obviously selected me, I was so young. But obviously with Paris last year and winning gold, it was like, okay, I've got really good innings to be selected for this. But you just never know, and anything can change. So, just because you've won X, Y, and Z beforehand doesn't mean you've been selected for this one. So when I got the call, it was just that confirmation was like, woo, we're going, because obviously family were like, we need to book this, we need to do that. I'm like, just hold on a minute, people. We just gotta wait for that call. But yeah, it like I say, it put a massive smile on my face and probably haven't stopped smiling a little bit still.
Let's talk about preparation because being an elite athlete, it really is all about timing. But I want to talk to you about Kobe in Japan and the World Para-Athletics Championships, where you were just looking in phenomenal form. And you could tell just what that gold medal meant to you. A very, very special one for you, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it never gets any easier. And you know what? In one way, I love that because I've always had to fight, fight, fight. The F46 women's javelin is unreal. Like there's so many good girls out there, and it could be anyone's, but this was me going out for my sixth world title in a row. And it was just, it just adds so much pressure on. But obviously being able to have like family and friends be there. Obviously, my partner there was Josh, and I was just looking at him in the crowd, being like, "Okay, we've got someone here for some support. We're okay. We're fine." And that made such a difference, just having a crowd there again. But the pressure was unreal. I felt so sick, so all my emotions just was crazy. And I was just like, you know what? I've really got to zone in this. It's being back on that stage again, taking that step, taking that deep breath and being like, this is mine. I will fight. No matter what, I'm going to fight. And I think just even watching back, sometimes I can't watch my videos back because I'm either laughing at myself. I'm like, what are you doing? This technique's terrible, or, so self-critical. But I think watching back and being like, just seeing my face and seeing myself actually smile and enjoy it, because I absolutely loved Kobe. I loved going out there and like competing and defending and just having an amazing time. Although amongst the amount of crazy pressure, I was just like, this is mine. Like no one's taking this away, and this is what I'm doing. And just seeing my face like that and actually just breaking into a bit of a smile. I was like, look at this girl. Who is she? Like finally, you actually get to enjoy competing again. And I think that has been probably the best thing about this year. And obviously Kobe coming away with the gold, coming away with a little bit more of my spark again, finding that and being like, okay, we've done that now. Now we've got other things to do.
Like ticking the box, isn't it? But I mean, that must have been a huge confidence boost. And just watching you on the television, I could just see what it meant to you. And so it's a kind of right, Kobe done, another world championships, but now the focus is on Paris. So do you feel as we get ever closer to the Paralympics this year that you're very happy with training and the whole preparation, shall we say, leading up to heading over there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Kobe having a world championships and then a Paralympics is not heard of, unfortunately, because of COVID, this is what's happened. And I always wanted to go out and do world championships and a Paralympics, but it does has its downfalls. It's taken a lot emotionally and physically and mentally out of me. I was literally on cloud nine for like 2 weeks, which never happens. You ask Josh, it's like, whoop, and then it's like straight back to normal. But this time I was just basking in just and being enjoying like myself and being proud of myself and enjoying spending time with family. And then I kind of I didn't stop. I didn't have a lot of time off because I was then back competing. I went to Paris, then I was here, then I was were British Championships. It's been manic. And I think actually now being back home and then coming back training, I've had to have a little bit of like time off myself because I just didn't feel, I just felt mentally drained. You know, it takes so much to physically put yourself through a world championships, what that does to your body, what that does that to your mind, you know, and then it's like, as soon as I'd won, I literally went, I've got to do this in Paris. Like I couldn't even let myself enjoy that moment that I've just won my 6th consecutive title. No, Hollie's got to go. We need to win in Paris. But that is an athlete's mind, and that's my mind. But I obviously got to celebrate with family, got to chill out. But like I say, it's just been a little bit unsteady in the last few weeks because you constantly have to sort of train for competitions. Your normal training kind of goes out the window because you're prepping for the comp. So I'm like, I think I might make the choice of potentially no competitions now, and it's just full steam ahead with training so I can get some structure, get some stability, get some throwing, you know, it naturally in training. And hopefully, if the weather ever cheers up, we can actually throw outside as normal. But yeah, it's just been a little bit undisturbed, but that's what happens when you have to make that choice. And it was the right choice, and it always will be. But it's just one of them things you have to sort of take in consideration that mental health wise can also take a little bit of a hit too, and your body. So it's just, I feel a little bit more refreshed. We've got that smiley Hollie back again, and we're just ready to enjoy a bit of training and have some fun ready for the Paralympics.
And what does it mean to you when you put that Paralympics GB vest? Because I ask all our athletes, and it's quite interesting what everyone says. So for you, for Hols, what does it mean?
It means, honestly, it means everything. Sometimes it's actually hard to put in words how, like, what it actually means. The fact that to just sit there having a vest on, also with a massive amount of crowd, just watching. My family will be there, you know, people who I love will be watching me at home. And you just get that enormous sense of pride being like, can't believe I actually made this my dream. Like this was always a dream from Beijing. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a Paralympian. I wanted to win gold medals and make my parents and my family proud. That's what I wanted to do. So every time I put on the vest, I'm literally just like, like, I like a little girl again. It takes me back to that 14-year-old girl who actually, after the Paralympics, was like, this is who I want to be. This is what I am.
Well, listen, it's not only the pride of your family and friends, it's the pride that everyone at Disability Sport Wales feels about you, Hoz. You've achieved so much already. I think you're in tremendous form. I'm loving seeing that smile. Just go out there, do your best, and we will all be cheering you on. Go get them.
Thank you so much.